everybody and welcome back to FM23 with the Youth Academy only save, and it's the final everybody wanted. Let's go and play Juventus. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the save, and we are taking on Juve in the Europa League final in the that's their manager. In the Estadio Benito Villamarin, which I think is the new Sevilla stadium. Arthur Theater is the manager of Juventus. This is him, obviously an ex-player, an old player in the game because he's got a proper face. Very determined, but not the best attributes, actually. And Juventus, similar to when we saw Bayern Munich, have dropped off a little bit in Serie A. They're not actually that good, touch wood, anymore. As you can see, they're 8th this season. They have a chance to finish 7th. They have not won the league for 2 years. Then they were pretty barren before that as well. So, yeah, they're not in a great position, Juventus. They're not in a great position. It's the 8th place team, or the 8th best team in Italy versus the 4th best team in England. So, yeah, we've qualified for the Europa League. That should be a Champions League spot because of the coefficient. So we should be back in the big time, whatever happens next season. It's really good, but hopefully we can get there with a win. Obviously last time we got to the Europa League final we lost to Newcastle. I'm so happy that Juventus beat Man City. Man City having a pretty poor season as well, 9th in the Premier League this season, but we finished 4th with a whopping 72 points, our best finish position, our best points haul in a season. We were 10 points off 3rd, so there is a bit of a big gap there, 14 points off the league. But yeah, if we could just start better, if we can just start the season better, then I think we'll be okay. But last episode, obviously, we saw the youth intake we had. It was brilliant. And this is the final game of the season. We went on a pretty good run, actually. We lost to Tottenham after that. In fact, after that, I think we beat Liverpool 4-3, then lost to Tottenham. We beat Valencia 3-0 at home, drew with Man City 1-1, drew with Valencia 2-2. Beat Valencia 3-0 away, and then drew with them 2-2 at home when we rotated the team, so that was good. Beat Fulham 3-0, beat Arsenal 3-2, beat Hertha Berlin 5-2 in the semi-final first leg at home. Beat Plymouth 2-1. Beat Hertha Berlin again 2-1 where we rotated quite a lot of the team as well. Lost to Watford 4-2 in an absolutely bonkers game again. Goals in the 82nd and the 89th minute won it for Watford. Drew 2-2 with Man United with a pretty rotated team again, which was good to see, which means everybody is fully rested for our game against Juventus. The only injury concern we have is Crimson Mori. He did pick up an injury into the back end of the season, as did Phil Carney, who's slightly unfit, but he played against Watford and Man United and had a bit of a run out there, so did a pretty good job, to be honest. Some more news in terms of players. Carlos Victoriano is now wanted by Arsenal, West Ham, Monaco and PSG, so that's fun. Aaron Gray is wanted by Brighton. Jeff Hogg is wanted by Blackburn, and that's it. The interest in Phil Carney has sort of died off since he got his injury, so we're happy with that. But yes, everybody is training reasonably well. Everybody is in good morale. Everybody's up for it. We've had a little team meeting that went well. So there's nothing else to do than to get into the Europa League final. Playing Juventus. As soon as I saw they're in the competition, it was the game that we wanted. And this formation has done us wonders this year. So we'll obviously be using it in the final. In goal, Carlos Victoriano. The right-sided centre-back for this one is going to be El Tufe, Kennedy Joseph in the middle, and John Carpenter living his dreams, playing in a Europa League final. In the middle, now Juventus are a big team, so we're going to start with Klingspor and Atli Berge back here. If I was wanting to be a bit more adventurous, would put Alphakoff in, but Klingspor and Atli Berge are going to start this one. On the right-hand side, we'll start Aaron Gray. On the left-hand side, who's wormed his way into the first team, is Joe Page, starting on that side there. In the shadow striker role will be Adrian Neeson. In the complete forward role will be Phil Carney, and off in the advanced forward role will be Jeff Hogg. So we'll just swap those two around like that. And then on the bench, I think we get to pick loads, but it will be, let's go from back to front. Mark Mead on the bench, Alan McAdams, Big Des, Kai Harding, Ben Campbell-Scholes, Jean Mossametti, Matthew Bissett, Alphakoff, Crimson Moore, even though he's not fully fit, can go on the bench. Fintan Strait, Supreme Dave, and Michael Schmidt are going to be on the bench. Is there anyone that I've missed out? Maybe Dylan. Maybe Joel is a little bit unlucky. But with Big Des and Kai Harding there, I think we've got enough cover in the positions we need. Yeah, I'm confident. I feel bad for Big Des. And I feel, am I going to really put Crimson Mori on when he's injured? With what was a... No, he's not. He's not going to play. Crimson Mori won't come on. So Joel Paz goes on the bench for Crimson Mori. Which means we are lacking a little bit in striking options. Fintan Strait and Michael Schmidt are our options, really, as attacking players. Alphakoff as well can play attacking. So we could put Kenneth Harve on the bench. Goalkeeper, centre-back holding midfielder, left winger, right winger. Centre mid, I see Ben Campbell-Scholes is the one that probably misses out because Supreme Dave can play here and do a better job of it because he's more attacking. Yeah, Ben Campbell-Scholes misses out and Kenneth Harve comes on to the bench, although I've accidentally just put Ricardo Madison in there. So there we go. That is the squad we're using. I'm nervous. We've got the Football Manager shirt on, so, you know, for good luck if you're listening, Sports Interactive. If you're listening as we play this game, please let us beat Juventus. Please. We're going in our gold away kit as well. They're lining up with Verster Baker Hassan in goal, Finn, Dureski, Igor, Velasquez, Emerton, Volante, Kukubagia Carter, Diaz, Mukangana. They've got some amazingly good names, players in there. Right. I want to be impressed. Go and put on a show, and then we'll give everyone the old fist pump with a bit of faith to go through there. And here comes the anthem. Yes. Juventus in a 4-2-3-1 are in the final of the Europa League, and they will be playing against Guiseley. Guiseley's second ever final in the Europa League, losing to Newcastle last time out in their 3-4-3 asymmetric, lopsided 3-5-2, whatever you want to call it, system, which has done well for them this year. It's going to be a big game. The stadium is packed. The Guiseley fans are in front of the players as they come out, or next to the players as they come out. It looks to be sold out for Guiseley, but then I guess Juventus would be in white as well. So, yeah, that is the Europa League intro. We are just about ready to go. And obviously for this one, we're going to go extended highlights. And we're going to lower that speed and see how we get on. It's an early free kick. Gray to swing it in. It's a header. It's in! John Carpenter has scored! Inside 1 minute and 30 seconds, John Carpenter. I said he was living his dream in the Europa League final. And John Carpenter, Gray, dinks it to the back post. I think it's headed back across by Neeson. He is a tall lad, Andrew Neeson, in this. And 1 minute, 24 seconds. It is absolute dreamland for Guiseley. As that's a stinging effort from Atle Berge, and Vesterbeek Hansen touches it round the post for a corner. It's all Guiseley at the moment inside 4 minutes. Gray swings in. John Carpenter was challenging, but it's headed away by the Juventus defender. And what a start for Guiseley. El Tufe, who's had a bit of fitness issues this season. El Tufe's had to have basically a week off after every game. Gray, back to El Tufe. Atle Berge, into Joseph. Up to Neeson. Neeson to Joe Page, round the corner to Carney. Phil Carney normally scores them. He normally runs it a bit closer and scores, but 1-0, 12 minutes gone. Juventus just starting to get into the game a little bit more, but it's still all down this right-hand side for Guiseley. Jeff Hogg into Gray. Gray shoots over the bar with his left foot. Yeah, he's not the best at cutting in and shooting on his left, but what a start for the little team that have come a long, long way as Juventus have a chance that gets headed over the bar. It's gonna be intense, this game, isn't it? El Tufe brings it out from the back with an animation that suggests he's sprinting, but he definitely wasn't. Andrew Neeson back to Joe Page. Joe Page into John Carpenter. Now it goes to Klingspor. Klingspor to Jeff Hogg. Jeff Hogg from range. He could have slipped that one in. There was runners in front of him from Jeff Hogg. He saw the glory and he went for it. We'll give him a bit more praise again. You can see Juventus just starting to cause us a little bit of issues as that ball into the box was a bit wasteful. From Atle Berge as Vesterbeek Hansen goes long with his kick, and Gray does well to win it first. Velezquez out to Igor. Igor goes long. That's easy for Joseph to cover. El Tufe can use Joseph. Oh, lovely spread of the play to John Carpenter. John Carpenter brings the ball out from the back. Lays it back to Atlee Burge. Klingspor. Joseph. Great possession play this from Guiseley. Atlee Burge. Joe Page in space. Shot cross was blocked. And it's easy for Vasterbeek Hansen to grab. But yeah, fantastic start from the team in gold. Yellow and gold, we'll call it. Yellowy gold? Aged gold? I don't know what we'd call that, but John Carpenter wins the header. Overhead kick from Derevsky. Bloody hell, what an effort. Jesus Christ, if we're conceded to that, then yeah, you take your hat off and you say well done. But remains 1-0. Igor is knackered at centre-back. I think we've done a really good job of resting all of our players before this game. Klingspor into Jeff Hogg round the corner. Neeson! Oh! Vasterbeek Hansen with a good save low at his near post. Atlee Burge, free kick. He's already had tested the keeper once. It's straight at the goalkeeper with this one. But we're in a good position. We are dominating XG. Having a bit less of the ball. Quite a lot less of the ball, actually. But there's only one... Oh, no, we're having more of the ball. Sorry, I forgot we're the away team. So, yeah, we're sort of putting Juventus in their place. And I am going to point the finger... Say we're halfway done. Don't give up. And then we're going to just give them the old fist pump again. It's a bit of a risky manoeuvre to do it when you're winning because it's encouragement, but we'll stick with it. Atlee Burge, El Toufe. Jeff Hogg on a yellow card is someone on my radar for a potential substitute. Klingspor into Atlee Burge. Carney, ball through. Igor intercepts it well and Emerton mops up. But fitness-wise, we're looking pretty good. Here is Diaz. Just clips that one in, headed away, and we've got a chance to counter here. Carney can bring it away. He's got a man running down the line. He gives it to Gray. Gray takes over into Klingspor. Up to Carney. Up to Atlee Burge now on a booking as well. Neeson, Gray, Carney's got a square ball. The shot is blocked. It'll be a corner. And 5 minutes into the second half. It's following the first half at the moment. Gray swings this one in, looking towards the near post. I think it was actually directed towards Carney in the middle, but headed away. Another corner. What can Gray do with this one? We do miss a good corner taker. He swings that one in. It's cleared away. Jeff Hogg keeps it alive, but can't do much with it. Finn with a clearance. And Juventus live to fight another day. And while it's 1-0, it's always a little bit dangerous. Good header from Atlee Burge. Neeson flicks it on, but can't find anyone. Good interception to win it back. Joe Page. Good turn. Into John Carpenter. Joseph can just slowly bring the ball out from the back. Joe Page up the line. What a ball to Neeson. Andrew Neeson. Oh, my God. We're so going to concede late on and draw this game, aren't we? You can just feel it. We're wasting these chances. We're coming up to the 60th minute mark for the substitutions. Ball in, headed away again. Back in, El Toufe volleys it away and Carney's flicked it on. Wasn't sure where that ball was going to land, but Derevsky covered it well. And Juventus, they've lost it in midfield. Neeson, Carney ball through. Jeff Hogg, Jeff Hogg's in. It's 2-0 to Guiseley, his 26th goal of the season. And on the hour mark, I was thinking about taking him off, but he's just made it 2-0, Jeff Hogg. Great work from Neeson in the middle. Carney with a delightful through ball just as the defender was turning, and Jeff Hogg in on goal. He's been super. The front three we've rotated in terms of Jeff Hogg, Carney and Crimson Mori have been absolutely superb this year. And that is 2-0 to Guiseley. And with Juventus not doing a great deal in this game, I'm feeling pretty good. Muka with the corner. Joseph heads it away. He's been superb at the back. The back three have been really good. Muka cuts this one back. Toth into Valente. Valesquez from range. Victoriano, good save. Manages to keep it in play as well as... we're just going to take our time here. Joseph can look to bring this one out. Out to the left, out towards Joe Page. Also now been booked into Andrew Neeson. Ball through, looking for Carney, but Dazewski covers it well. Clearance finds Muka, who gets around the slide tackle there. Well, very committed challenge, we'll call that, from Toufe. There's a man over. It's Bertrand's in. He's hit the post, and El Toufe with composure can clear that away. Valente into Nedevazka again. Toth looks over the top towards Muka, heads that one down. Velasquez puts it in. John Carpenter gets it away. Joe Page takes over the loose ball, and I think we need some fresh legs here. Atlee Burge on a booking and a little bit tired. He will be coming off for... We've got Big Des, Mossametti or Alphakoff if we want to keep the ball. I think we're winning, so Alphakoff is the right call to come on and hold the ball. That's what we're thinking there. His passing, his technique is absolutely brilliant for this type of role. Joe Page has put in a massive shift. He can come off for Kai Harding, although that's gone slightly wrong because Jeff Hogg moved into left wing, but we'll keep them there. The strikers will leave as they are at the moment. Oh, no, hang on. We've taken Phil off. Whoa, my mouse is absolutely having a shocker here. Right, Alphakoff on, that's correct. Then we've got Alan McAdams coming on. No. Phil Carney is going there. Kai Harding at left wing. Phil Carney and Jeff Hogg swap around like that. Andrew Neeson in attacking midfield. God, I don't need my mouse to start throwing a fit when we're in the Europa League final and 2-0 up. But 2 subs, bit of fresh legs. 2 players that are on yellow cards as well coming off. So let's give them a bit more praise. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes between us and a Europa League win. As the ball goes in, John Carpenter with a great header away. Obviously, last year we won the Europa Conference League. Can we do back-to-back European competition? Nevadska, great save from Victoriano, who, let's not forget, was at fault for our loss to Newcastle in the last Europa League final. Alphakoff, he is a better corner taker than Gray. Swings this one in. He's going to have another chance to put this one in the box. Lays it back to the edge. Klingspor, shot from range, blocked, and Juventus could break with Toth. We have got fresh legs, and Klingspor wins it back, but couldn't find the right pass. And Vaska, Joseph, good header. Kai Harding flicks it into Neeson. Neeson over the top. What a ball to Jeff Hogg. Jeff Hogg's got to be a penalty and a red card, ref. Oh my word! It looked like a last man foul, but he must have got the ball as Bertrand comes forward down the right hand side from one end of nearly having a penalty. Victoriano holds on. 15 minutes to go. Juventus are getting back into this. Toth down this side again to Bertrand. Bertrand cuts back into the area onto his left foot over the bar. Yeah, we're just getting opened up a little bit now, aren't we? Let's get double fresh legs on in the middle. Klingspor off. We need some bite in there, so we're going to go for Big Des coming on. It's all coming down John Carpenter's side, but he is our best centre-back. He's our best centre-back, but not blessed with enough pace to play covering, so can't really go in here. We'll give him a bit longer. He's not the most tired of the ones at the back. And then we're gonna do Neeson for Mossametti, and then we're gonna drop Mossametti in here because he's not on because Alphakoff's on the yellow card. It could make him a little bit, tentative about going into tackles. So Alphakoff goes more attacking. Mossametti on. 10 minutes to go. Gray looked for a very adventurous pass. Martens has come on in centre-back for Juventus. Long ball. El Tufe doesn't win it, and when we don't win the first ball, we could be in trouble. It goes back to Velázquez. Valente. Toth. Into Bertrand from range off the underside of the bar. And oh my God, we've rode our luck in this second half. And I'm just thinking, let's just catch our breath here. Right, John Carpenter's been booked, so he is definitely going to now come off. Joel Paz will come on to replace him over there, and that is all 5 subs. There's 8 minutes to go. We could drop our line back ever so slightly. We will risk it to try and just maintain this 2-0 lead until there's only a few minutes to go. It's going to be a big kick from Vesterbeek Hansen, and he goes long. Mossametti with a good header. Toth. Back to Finn. Into Igor. Valenti. Martins. Toth. Juventus controlling the ball well. Good header from El Tufe. Nedvadska lays it into Bertrand. Toth looks towards Muka. Muka squares it, and Gilane's there. And it's 2-1. I think I've got to shut the game down, haven't I, with 3 minutes to go. Bertrand Toth, it was a good play, and Kennedy Joseph just got the wrong side of Gilane, and he fired it into the net from close range to make it 2-1. Juventus probably do deserve it in this second half. Right, this, my friends, is how you shut a game down. Right, more direct, much slower tempo, don't be more expressive, dribble less, play for set pieces, don't work it out the box. Regroup, hold shape, slow place down, over the top, long kicks, out of possession, drop deep, stop the crosses, stay on feet, no need to go and press them. Right, let's see this game out, please, with 6 minutes of time added on. That's a long time to play defensive. Carney, Mossametti over the top. Oh, I didn't quite get through. Big Des. Carney, that's got through. Jeff Hogg, Eagles, God, thought it was going in. I thought Igor had lobbed his own goalkeeper. Mossametti with the corner. He's taking his time. Absolutely lovely. Just hold it there for another 5 minutes. That is fine. Mosametti swings it in. It's another corner. It's another corner, and this will all waste a good bit of time here. Mosametti will take it again, and he's just going to stand there. He's going to wait until the referee gives him his warning to say he's got to take it. And it swings it in. It's headed away. Phil Carney will keep this one in play, and that's not a good pass, but luckily the highlight ends. It's 3 minutes down in injury time. Alfakov picks up the ball. Back to Joel Paz. Joel Paz, who's already got booked. I really hope it was for time wasting. Joseph. Joel Paz. Joseph. I don't mind if we just want to hoof this long. That's fine for me, from El Tufe. Hoof it towards the corner. Igor goes long with it himself. Nedraska, who seems to have made a difference. Big Des with a great challenge. Carney's in behind. Carney! Oh my God, he's our best striker this season. And that would have wrapped the game up. That would have been it. And that's not a good kick from Victoriano as Julian runs forward. El Tufe, great interception. Jeff Hogg, we can hit them on the counter if we get this right. Gray runs down that wing. He's doing a great job. Jeff Hogg has the pace and acceleration to get in behind. Holds it up. The cross is blocked. El Tufe with a great header. Gray cuts in field. Gray shoots. I don't mind that. There's 10 seconds to go. Oh, come on. That's it. It's gone. It's done. We've won the Europa League. Come on. It's back-to-back European trophies for Guiseley. We are cooking. We're running out of time before FM24 comes out. But oh my word. We've done it. We've gone and done it. Yes. Come on. Absolutely superb from the boys there. It's just monumental for Guiseley. We haven't signed a player and we've just won the Europa League. Oh my word. Come on. Yes. Yes. Absolutely love that. Oh my word. 2-1 goals from John Carpenter and Jeff Hogg. Guiseley got one then late on. We scored exactly to our XG. We had more of the match momentum. We had the better chances. And we dominated it. Come on! Europa League is in the bag. Yes. Celebrate these moments. Ah, yes. Come on. It's going to be another huge reputation boost for us, as hopefully it means people are happy to stay. We lift the Europa League. 7.4 million. Medals for everyone. Why not? We lead them to glory. The board are pleased, obviously. Why are they not? Absolutely delighted. We received 3.93, 2.43. We get into the Champions League. Bonuses have been paid out of 14 million. Don't care about that. We've got loads of money, and there we go. Highest average rating, Phil Carney. Absolutely lovely stuff. Victoriano gets 155 grand for us winning it, and Guiseley driven by the hunger for Europa League success. Come on. That is excellent. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy that we've won that. Because we've won every European competition other than the Champions League, and that in itself is a massive achievement. Come on. 2-1 over Juventus at the Estadio Benito Villamarín in Sevilla. Yes. Yes. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.